Hello everyone, I have a really cute gift card holder. Actually, it's a double gift card holder. If you've been watching me earlier this evening, I did an easy gift card holder. You can find that in my video section. If you're watching on YouTube, it will say something about Handmade Wishes gift card holder. It's this one, and right now we're going to do a double gift card holder. I'm going to check my, sorry about this, I'm on Facebook Live, so hi Kelly. I'm going to check my iPad here so I can see what you're seeing, and then I have to do the same thing on my laptop so that I can see your comments. Otherwise I can't see your comments either. So hi Chris. There we go. Now I can see it. The internet's been goofy tonight. All kinds of things have been going on. It's just crazy. If you're watching replay, I'd still love for you to say hi. Let me know where you're from. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video tonight, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hi, Kay. Oh, thanks, Kelly. All right, so let me flip you down. Hang on a second. I have to click a little toolbar here. So here's the first click. Here's the next one. And then you'll be right side up when I turn my camera down to my workspace. Sorry, it's kind of wonky. My camera got out of whack because, in case you weren't watching earlier tonight, on my first try at Facebook Live, I accidentally called 911 because I hit both buttons when I put my phone in my camera holder. I hit both buttons that call 911. So there you go. So then it was a fiasco from there. Just let's just forget about it. Then we had internet problems and all kinds of just fun times tonight, but we're gonna get this all done here tonight. Okay, so I've got my paper trimmer out, and we have got a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. We're gonna make this one from scratch. Oh, thank you. Hi, Sue. Thanks for sharing, Kay. And this is gonna be just like you're cutting for a card. So you'll come over here to 5.5 along the 11-inch side, and then you'll trim. And you can get 2 of these out of one piece of cardstock, which is kind of nice. So then I could use my scoring tool on my paper trimmer, but I'm going to actually use my Simply Scored tool because I feel like it scores better, and we're a little deeper because we're making a 3D project. If I was just cutting for my cards, I would just score, I would just score on my paper trimmer because they're so nice that they have a paper trimmer included. Okay, so we're going to score along the 8.5-inch side. We're going to score at 3 and 6.5. So 3 and 6.5, and that's all the scoring we have to do. And then the next thing is we're going to take just a regular white medium envelope, and we'll set this aside for a minute. Then we're gonna close this, and you know, I don't know what's going, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to see your comments tonight because our internet is just acting wacky. Diane, I see you're back. Kathy's here. Okay, I don't know. My laptop keeps freezing, and so I can't tell. My iPad's right in front of me, and it's showing that I'm still live and that you guys can see what's going on. So hopefully you can. Now we're going to take our envelope, and I sealed it shut. Did you see me do that? And then we're just going to fold it in half. So let me grab my bone folder. I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling like there must be a blessing coming because there's been all kinds of resistance tonight trying to get this silly Facebook Live done. You know, that's just weird. I've been really well prepared. I've been excited about it. I had 2 projects ready. And if you're watching this for the first time, I did do the other project on a previous Facebook Live. Then my dog needed to go outside in the middle of it. Okay, now see what I'm doing? See how this is closed? And then I folded it up. And then I'm going to cut off just the ends because I'm going to open, that's going to open up and make our gift card holder. So I'm actually doubling this all the way down, and your paper trimmer will cut through your envelope like that because it's pretty thin paper. Then on the 3rd time try for my other project, my dog had to go out. He's been very sick, and so when he needs to go out, he really needs to go out. So I couldn't just make him wait. I had to let him out, which I did quickly. Didn't hold up anything. Then he decided, of all nights in his 13.5 years, he decided he was going to go wandering up the side of the house, and he didn't come back in, and so I had to quick finish that Facebook Live so I could go find him. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to put a strip of adhesive. Now I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus. Gosh, it's a mess, isn't it? Adhesive gets everywhere. I'm putting one on the inside, and then I'm putting one on the outside of both of these. But first, before we do that, we're going to come in here and, is this right? Yeah, I think that's right. We're going to seal this in like so here. And then we'll put adhesive also on this side. Okay, like this. So I've also been reminding everybody, hi Cindy, from Rhode Island. So nice to have you join us. I've been also reminding people that all of my 12 weeks of Christmas, so this is my week, this is my project 8.5. My last video was project 8 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. So actually you're getting 13 projects in 12 weeks. I am sharing the written tutorials with my email subscribers. So this was the last project we did, and this is what it looks like when you get it. You get a big picture, a close-up picture, all the ingredients, what their numbers and what they cost, and then a full set of clear directions. Plus you always have the video to refer to, but sometimes it's nice to be able to just print up your directions and have them at your workspace. So right now I'm entering in the comments the subscription to my newsletter, the link where you can subscribe to that so you can get the video tutorials every week too. They're free. They're just as a thank you to my newsletter subscribers. Okay, so can you see what we've done here? We've got our double gift card holder. So that's our gift card holder. Then for the inside, we're going to take our Handmade Wishes punch. We're using the Handmade Wishes stamp set tonight. Actually, yeah, okay, that'll work. And we're not stamping the outline of this punch. There are 2 stamps in the set that outline the punch. So there's this one and then this one. And again, on the card I made earlier tonight, I did use one of those outlines here. So, but tonight, for this, it's going to go in here, and it's just going to have our to and from there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those, and I'm missing a Christmas tree stamp. And it's put away. No wonder I couldn't find it. So let me grab that. And there's our Christmas tree stamp. We're going to use that in a moment. But let's go ahead and do our to and from here. And I don't actually remember what I used, but we're just going to go with red and green because we're going to make this traditional Christmas. So this time I'm going to turn the punch this way. or the punched out tag, the label here. And actually, let's do our tree first so we kind of know where to space our, whoops, space our to and from. This is a new garden green ink pad. And then I've got ink, red ink on my tag. So let's turn it over. That's the way it's been going tonight. Oh, Lord, I'm grateful for all my blessings. I truly am. This has been a challenging week, 10 days actually. A challenging evening as well. But I can do all things with Christ who strengthens me, right? Okay, 2. And then from just a simple little tag. Now you could just do this really easily for your Christmas gifts, and you could get that done quickly and easily, and you could have a whole bunch of those done in about 20 minutes. So that's for the inside. So, and then we're going to decorate the inside a little bit more. So I'm going to grab some red and white glimmer paper, although we're just using the red tonight. And we're going to put this right here. So let me, now here's the thing, with glitter paper, it does not like adhesive very well, so it doesn't like to stick to adhesive. So your best bet is going to be, even though it's messy, I realize that, your best bet is going to be Tombow glue to get it to really stick. Okay, so I'm going to kind of line this up. I want about 1/4 of an inch to show. Maybe about that much. And with Tombow, you do get a little bit of wiggle time before it dries. So that looks fairly even, except when I move my fingers. Oh, Kelly, so nice of you to say that. Yeah, this is a little bit different this year. I haven't ever done it this way before. Usually I'm so busy making craft fair projects that it's at the end of the season that I'm doing all my PDFs. But this year I'm not doing craft fairs, at least so far. I might still sneak one or maybe 2, but at this moment I'm not planning on it. So this way you get the projects earlier, you get them in your email. All you have to do is check your inbox, and they're there every week. Okay, so this now, I'm going to stick this piece of designer paper. We've got 2 pieces of designer paper. This is still from that Sweetest Christmas paper. And then, so this is going to be down here, and then this one's going to be up here. Actually, before we do that, I should have done this earlier. Oh, we can still do it. It'll still work. I have to go to my drawer of punches and grab one. Hang on a second. Okay, I've got a 1-inch punch here, and I'm going to make a little finger hole here. Just, if you don't have punches, because we don't sell them anymore, sadly, sad to say, you can use your circle dies, but obviously then you'd have to do that before you put your envelope in like I did. So then we've got this like this, and so then we need a little bit of a hole in this one. So I'll just go like that. And it's not exactly where the other one is, but we're going to call that good enough. Okay, so I'm going to, and actually, you know, you probably really wouldn't have to have, those. I always think of getting out of a gift card that, well, you've got to have a finger hole, but maybe you don't really have to. On this one especially, because you can just reach in here, so it makes it a little bit easier to grab it there and just see that there's something in there, but you don't need it. So if you forget it, don't worry about it. Don't go back and redo it. It's totally fine. You know, won't be the first time we've made a project possibly and forgotten something on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Then we're going to just put our little tag here. So we just got the inside decorated, kind of cute, and then you've got your to and your from on the inside. Okay, so now for the outside. So what I'm actually going to do is tie my ribbon around this so it stays closed while we make do the decorating on the front. So I'm going to just take this is a real red and green ribbon. They come in a combo pack like this. So you get the garden green and the real red ribbon together. I have used this ribbon so much, I can't even tell you how many rolls I've gone through. I love it. It's kind of a linen. It's a lightweight linen. It's really easy to tie. And it looks so pretty. The bows with it look so pretty. Only you can blind punch a circle and get it to match up. If that were me, it would be so off-centered. Hi, Martha. Yes, never let it be said that you can keep me from doing my Facebook Live for my friends to show them my projects that they might like making too. Because today was a day for just giving up, seriously. Goodness gracious. I might cry, but I won't give up. Wait a minute, here, let me see how I want to do this bow. I think I'm going to do it like this. Maybe that's how I was doing it to begin with. I don't know. My brain, honestly, after those 3 tries at Facebook Live, and then my dog wandering off in the dark, which he never does. You know, I don't know. It's just been a night. So we're going to make the best of it and keep on making cute stuff and being together, spending some craft time together, which is my favorite thing about crafting anyway. Okay, so this bow is going to hold your card together. Now you could, if you wanted to, you know, you could, there are Velcro dots. I've gotten some at Dollar Tree recently where you don't really need a bow to tie this close. If you don't like tying a bow like that, and I know that's challenging for some people, then just go get some of those Velcro dots and use those to secure your gift card holder. Okay, so now we are going to cut out a gnome. So I'm going to grab my other pieces for the gnome, which, you know, they were here 2 seconds ago. Okay, here they are. So we need some feet. We need a nose. We need a beard and a hat. And it looks like I don't have the white piece. So let me grab a white scrap. And we're going to cut all these little pieces out at one time. I'm going to turn this plate over just once because it's getting a little bit warped. So I just need to keep turning it. So if you turn your plates over fairly often and you don't always put everything in the middle and then run it through with the plates one on top of each other exactly, you can keep them from warping so badly. So we're going to use these parts to make this gnome, and this is part of this gnome dies. So that's called they're just called gnome dies. That's the name of them. And they cut out the images in a stamp set. This is also in the holiday catalog. This is on page, I forgot to mark this one. We will look it up here just really quick so you know where it is. Page 43. So this is I know it's going to be really close to the camera, the Storybook Gnome Suite, and I'm using these dies, and they coordinate with this stamp set. Okay, so we're going to do the beard and the hat, and the nose, and the boots. Okay? I suppose a lot of you are getting ready to make your Thanksgiving dinner, or maybe you've already been making it. I'm not cooking this year. We are going to friends tomorrow. Okay, now I gotta find my other plate. And I'm gonna die cut these all at one time. Oh, what I was saying about don't line up your plates all exactly even like this. So I meant when they're like this, just pull them back and only die cut like half and half, so that it's just, you're not lining it up exactly when you send it through. And that helps quite a bit helps to keep your plates from warping. If you remember to do that, that will help a lot. Okay, now I think that's all we need for this. And then use your piercing tool if you can't get them to come out. And I keep mine on a magnetic plate when I'm using them near my die cutting machine. Because, you know, I don't know about you, but when I'm crafting, where's the beard die? As I said, things can get lost really quickly, especially if they're small little things like this. So I get these from a place called Stampin Storage. If you want information on them, just let me know. Message me and I can give you the information on them. That's not a Stampin' Up! Product. Okay, now we're going to assemble our gnome first before we go on with this. So what I did for this guy, I don't know if I actually haven't watched anybody put one of these together, so I'm not 100% sure I'm doing it right, but I think it works okay the way I'm doing it. I don't know that there is a wrong way, but I just came in here and put a little glue on this guy, and then I brought his beard down like so. And that looks a little crooked, so I'm gonna straighten that up some. Like so, I think. That still looks crooked to me. Let's go here. Do you ever use the middle of your grid paper? If you don't have grid paper, it's a great product to keep in your crafting supply. Now, I realized after I put my other gnome together, you'll see it, I'll show it to you, that I did, well, I don't think there's a wrong way to do the nose, but I think I did it the wrong way. I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute, but let's grab this guy. This is still that sweetest Christmas paper. Put his hat down. And then what I did on my other one is I put the nose down first, and then sorry, I'm trying to find my many dimensionals. And then the hat, and I think you're supposed to put the hat down first and then the nose. Yeah, I like that. And I didn't do that on my other one, but you'll see that when I show you my sample. Okay, so we've got that. Then we have got well, I've got more parts to this already ready to go, but do I find them? No. Yes, here they are. Okay. We need that. We need that. Got a snowflake, and then we got some strips for our greetings. So we're going to do the greetings next. And for this, we're going to use, these are just little 3/8 strips of paper. You could easily, let me find my joy stamp. I might put that away too. You could easily just stamp these and then cut them out of paper rather than cutting strips first. Because these little strips are pretty tiny to try to stamp on. And especially if you feel like it's, I mean, these are photopolymers, so it makes it easier to see. But still. Okay, let me get, I'm still getting all discombobulated out of the picture. Let's see how I'm doing here. Okay, your cat got out tonight? Oh my gosh. What is it? I mean, it's a nice night here in Lincoln. It's not super cold at all. He never has done it. Never, ever has done that. But earlier today when Steve let him out, he went out front. But he does do that sometimes in the daytime. And usually we just stand right there with him. But I was trying to get a project done and I let him out. And then I asked Steve to come get him. And he had wandered to the front. But he's never wandered to the front at night. But, you know, it's nice out. He's a dog. He likes to... Oops, this piece. Let me look at my sample. Yeah, pieces. This is Pool Party. I know that's probably not going to show up very great on video, but it looks nice in person. Then we're going to do our Love in... Oh, okay, where's Love? Here's Love. Can't read it upside down. In Real Red. I didn't know how many strips I'd need because I thought maybe I would muck it up a time or two. I just don't like fussy cutting around words. I don't really love fussy cutting anyway. That one's a little bit high, so let me try that again. We'll bring that down just a little bit. So I usually will go ahead and cut strips, and then if I just need to restamp it, like that, I'll just restamp it. Okay, then we've got Garden Green. And we're gonna stamp that. We're gonna stamp Joy in Garden Green. I forgot my green is really new, so it's really juicy. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to just cut these out. And I'm just going to take my snips and, oops, that's the Love we didn't want, but we want the piece from that. So we'll take the piece and snip around this. And the Love. We went, okay, so do you guys ever change your Christmas decor? I don't change it very often, but we have balls on our tree that we've probably had for, oh, maybe 20 years. And they just, some of them just don't look that good anymore. So our tree is up, but it's not decorated. So I had said to Steve, I think I want to change color schemes. We've been using red and green and gold. No, green? Yeah, red, green, and gold. And that went perfectly in our other house because we had a lot of red and green and gold in that house. And this house is more gray. It's gray and wood tones. I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. We're going to take one of our wonderful snowflakes. That is actually what they're called, is wonderful snowflakes. And one side is kind of shiny, and I almost put tape on the shiny side. I want the shiny side up, and the other side is not shiny. And I think actually for this, I'm going to grab a mini glue dot. Let's try that. And so I'm putting it on the non-shiny side, but if you wanted the non-shiny side hidden, you could do that too. And I'm going to pull this off to the side because we're going to fit our gnome. Let's kind of see how this is going to go next to our snowflake. Like, and I'm going to tuck that snowflake over just a little bit more. So not too much is sticking out past the red circle because it's kind of course, I'm sticking my glue dots to my fingernail. It's kind of delicate, so I'm trying to keep it within the circle so that it doesn't get, you know, bent, etc. So then let's take the back of this guy, and I just want to remind you, I do have a Santa's workshop coming up. I'll quick show you the cards for that, and then we'll finish this. Actually, some of them are gift card holders. So we've got some gift card holders. Actually, a similar gnome project. This has a candy bar in it, and it holds a gift card. It opens, and the gift card goes in inside. This is a gift card holder. And then another gift card holder, and then 4 cards that celebrate the birth of Christ, using the stamp set Hope and Peace. So you get about $40 worth of products. You get a lot of these products. Get the DSP and the ribbon and the jewels and the snowflakes, and you get a lot of products with that class, and all the supplies for those projects. A full PDF project. You get. It's in person, but you can also take it to go. There's shipping on top of that. So if you're interested in that, I'll go ahead and click in. I'll click in this register for Santa's workshop and pajama party. And if you're taking it to go, you obviously can do it in your pajamas too. Okay, it's in person. It's December 10th, and then the to-go packets would ship out the very first part of the next week. The 10th is a Saturday. Okay, we're going to stick on these little guys. I did send it out on email, I think just this morning. It was either this morning or yesterday. I think just this morning. So if you haven't checked your email yet, you can find it there. So we're going to put this one, you know, on my other card. Well, the pizza is the longest one, so I'm going to put that in the middle. Right here. As I said, this one's a little more putsy. But I thought it's cute. And it's not, isn't anything hard on it. It just takes maybe a little bit longer, because there's more steps. But I thought, you know, I've been thinking about what my nieces and nephews, they really like to get my gift card holders because they're special. I mean, they don't get gift card holders like these, and they really do want gift cards. They usually ask for gift cards from us and their parents because they're older, you know, they're young adults. And so I like for their gift card holder to be really, really cute. So that's why I spent extra time, because I've been thinking about my nieces and nephews and what they might like to get their gift card holder in. Plus, it's fun to make this stuff, right? We like to make this stuff. We're in it for the good endorphins that we get. I'm going to stick down dimensionals. You have to be careful with this so you don't put any dimensionals down here, because we don't want to stick our gift card holder shut, especially if we tied the ribbon on the outside and we're doing all that work to tie the ribbon. So I'm going to put this guy here, and then I'm going to go back to my gems again. And I am going to, even though, well, we went through this last week, didn't we? We'll use white. On my last project, I used white, but on the sample card for this, I used these red ones, although they're not really red. They are sweet sorbet. So we'll use white again on this one, and we'll just get a few little blingy sequins on here. These aren't the blingiest of blingy sequins, but they're sequins, so that's all good, right? Put some up there. Well, let's move those a little bit. Don't push them down too hard until you're pretty sure where you want to move them out of the way of the bow. There, that's better. And then we'll put a couple more down below. Let's put one here. They're not going to show as good on the paper. And I know it won't show too much on his beard, but you can still see it because, there you go. So there's that little guy. Here's my original one. And this one I used the Sweet Sorbet sequins on it. But you'll get the full details and the PDF tutorial for this one and this one. If you're signed up for my email list, they'll come out later this week. It won't be tomorrow. It will be probably Friday or Saturday at the latest, but it's coming out. So I wish you a very, very, very happy Thanksgiving. Hi, Tiffany. Thanks, Kelly. And thanks so much for if you were trying to watch me earlier and you kept losing me because I kept getting lost. Internet problems or dog problems, lots of issues. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. And so thank you. Thanks for being my friends. I'm very grateful for you, all of you. And I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving and you're a blessing to me. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. See you next time. Bye-bye.